Okay, hi. My name is Jesus. No, not talking my name. So right now, okay. Before that, I'm sorry. I got a flu, so I'm not great today. Okay. Oh Jesus. Okay, the first ask to self is what was you created? What is the reason you were created? Uh, who is created me? And who has created you? I mean, like, who created us? Who created who were created our life? Okay, in order to feel all the emotion I created myself, satisfied, then I felt trying to disappear from suppressing existence. If only I had irresistible responsibility, I will take care of it, or perhaps take it with me, even if it was difficult to do so, because the responsibility, I mean, is family that I created with someone I care about more than anything. If I can imagine that he or she and I will grow old, I want to ask permission from him or she. Hmm? I want to ask permission from her or she, I really want to talk about you. That may be hard to forget, and I want you to listen to that. I also want every day there are small chats about life. Someday, I don't know when, and hopefully it doesn't happen. I'm gone. I beg you not to always remember me because I will make me sad. Just read my little readings, and I hope you can try to go further for matters we got. Maybe I'm not good at seducing God and carrying out his commands, but I believe that God deliberately created me to do what I am doing, and I believe God is good to me. Even though I didn't obey his orders, at least I asked and thanked God. As for the house I may leave behind, there will be so many memories to keep. Therefore, leaving home is not an easy job for me, and I will definitely feel the true meaning of going home. To me, home is a place to celebrate coming home, and someday we'll go home. There will be piles of lungs that become burdensome when traveling that seem difficult to remove. It, it's true that I'm a melancholy person where I remember the place to return home, and then I talk to myself pensive thoughts that wander everywhere. After that, regarding the father who works every day to pay debts, it has been agreed to the bank a salary that can be sufficient if you do not have a monthly dependency may be more than enough for family life needs. The role of the father that was probably that most impactful what I remember was that when I was approaching elementary school, leaving up to middle school, at this time I looked stupid and just had fun playing. Then I came the elementary school national exam results. What elementary national exam results, and the result were very bad. Um, I was bad. Instead of continuing to be luck, it turned out that I was accepted into the private school time. Private school under the Islamic religion. At the same time, the father made a decision that I was said to be a bit detrimental to the family. Leaving his job, Papa or father argued that his workplace had become further away. At the time when I first entered MTS, or I call school private school religion, I had to pay all the driver like this. It's normal for the private sector to do. At the time, I began to realize that I had to start life as good life. Pockets are pressed to save and stringy but thrifty. What's the difference? I started living independently right when I entered MTS, Madrasah Sanawiyah Islamic School. Every 5 days, every week, I had to go by bus to look for a bus that cost 1,000. That's very cheap, but I'm not enough to pay that. To pay that, because because I just because my money is not enough. No. My Jesus, I have to savings all my money. So at the time there was a fee of 2,000 and 1,000. I had to take a bus that cost 1,000 to go and return to 2,000. I uphold, I up, I uphold this principle until grade 9 or grade 3 MDS. I have lots of friends there, but now a lot of them have disappeared. Now about mom, who's always scolding me lately. I'm like what is this? A little son of bitch. Ah, Jesus. This family, because every day I take care of the condition in the house. Naturally, I was the only person staying while they all went to work. The role of the mother has been. The mother is busy working and busy with herself. Regardless, I remember when I was in kindergarten or elementary school, I came home and talked to her brother. I told him I was given homework. Mother told me to make it, but I don't want because you know mathematics really damn me. I don't want to. I saw him was in the kitchen. For me, a father and mother are people who have to take full responsibility for me burden. Now Mike, the brother who often gives 50,000 at the beginning of the month because he's now working. I know that this asthma. Oh, Dad, please. I know that he's asthma of having a younger sister like me. No, she's brother. But the devil cares about that. One day I will pay them. In my opinion, people who want something just have to find it themselves, not even telling people who don't know anything about what you want. And that's it. My question for what is the reason you were created. I was created by mom, father, and his family. I really grateful birth born this in this family in Indonesia. I love this country. So many people kind of the a lot of ethnics, a lot of many cultures, difference, but it's unity. I love myself. I love my family. I love a lot of my country. So that's it. My first episode, Ask to Self. Okay, thank you. Fiat Saminda, Perfileta. Ciao. Love you all. Oh, 18:50, 18 minutes.